What's up, y'all? It's time for another JJK Q&A, but before we dive in, do me the tremendous favor of tossing your boy a follow. My previous account got nuked, so we had to start over from ground zero, and I would really appreciate it. But let's get into it. Today's question comes to us from Quay, who asks, why are Gojo, Yuji, and Principal Yaga wanted by the higher-ups? Now, I'm going to answer this question without any manga spoilers, but at the end of this video, I am going to dive into some manga spoilers, but I will give another warning. So the spoiler-free answer is because the higher-ups are terrified of this man. That is basically the reason behind all of this in a nutshell. They know that Gojo could wipe them out on a whim, and the only reason he doesn't is because his own philosophy is that that wouldn't accomplish anything. More corrupt people would just take their place. This is why Gojo's whole thing is rising up a new generation of sorcerers that he kind of mentors to be just as strong as him, to kind of change the Jujutsu society from within. So again, for this first one, they obviously are labeling Gojo as a co-conspirator in this because they want Gojo gone. That's why they say unsealing him will be considered a crime. He's forever banished. So in the higher-ups' eyes, they're like, somebody sealed Gojo? Great news for us. Let's make it illegal for anyone to help him. Now, as far as Yuji is concerned, you gotta remember that even back in Season 1, Episode 1, the higher-ups wanted him gone. He was set to be executed immediately after they found out he ate that first finger. It was only, again, because of Gojo that this didn't happen. Gojo got his execution to be stayed and essentially has been protecting Yuji. So now that he's out of the picture, there's no one to stop this from happening. And obviously, of course, Sukuna just went on a massive rampage in Shibuya. I'm sure like a lot of people want Yuji gone. Now with Principal Yaga, this is where things get slightly more complicated. But again, the spoiler-free version is just because Yaga is one of Gojo's allies. You know, he was Gojo's mentor, as we saw in the Hidden Inventory arc. He was their teacher. So just because of how connected Yaga is with Gojo and Geto, they want to take him out as well. Now, I'm going to launch into some manga spoilers to shed even more context on this, so if you don't want to know, scroll away. So the higher-ups don't like Yaga because he is an ally of Gojo and is on the same side of things politically as Gojo for the most part, but they're really terrified of him because of his potential, because they basically view him secretly as a special grade sorcerer, because his ability to create those cursed corpses, like we saw in Season 1 that Yuji trained with when he was watching movies and also when he did his little entrance exam, those were made by Yaga. However, Yaga also made Panda, and that's what terrifies them, because Panda is a fully autonomous, conscious being. So the higher-ups are terrified that Yaga could create a whole army of pandas and essentially like take over if he wanted to. So they've been trying to get after Yaga for a while. They're trying to find out his secret on how did he make something like Panda. But at the end of the day, they're very threatened by Yaga, and so this is a prime opportunity for them to take him out.